Hi, so today we are going to talk about yogurt. Yogurt is made from fermenting milk with a starter culture. This dairy product is known for its probiotic gut health bacteria. Besides probiotics, it is also a good source of protein and calcium. Yogurt is most consumed for intestine and bone health. Food fermentation is a food processing technique that stabilizes and transforms food ingredients by using the development and metabolic activities of microorganisms. Yogurt begins with fresh milk or cream being pasteurized before being fermented with live starter cultures. The mixture is then incubated at a specific temperature to promote bacterial growth. During this process, the bacteria ferment the lactose, which is the natural sugar in the milk, creating lactic acid and giving yogurt its unique flavor.
To make yogurt, a saucepan, a starter culture, a whisk, a thermometer, a yogurt maker, and 2 liters of whole milk are needed. First, the milk is added to the saucepan, and it is heated to 35 to 40 degrees Celsius. Then the starter culture is added to the milk, and the milk is whisked until homogeneous. The mixture is then divided into the yogurt jars, and the jars are placed in the yogurt maker for 9 to 13 hours. After incubation time, the yogurt is ready to be served, or it can be stored in the fridge.
Lactic acid bacteria are gram-positive bacteria that produce lactic acid during the fermentation of carbohydrates. It is created when simple carbohydrates like glucose, sucrose, or galactose are broken down by lactic acid bacteria. These bacteria do not form spores and can have the shapes of rods and cocci. They are found on healthy mucosal surfaces like the mouth, the vagina, and the intestine of both humans and animals. Lactic acid's acidic properties come from the hydrogen atoms' ability to ionize and separate from the rest of the molecule, like seen on this reaction. There are two classes of lactic acid bacteria that exist. There are the homofermentative lactobacilli and the heterofermentative streptococci bacteria.
Homofermentative lactobacilli, particularly Lactobacillus bulgaricus and Lactobacillus acidophilus, metabolize lactose, the sugar present in milk, to produce lactic acid. This acidification of the milk caused the protein to denature and coagulate, resulting in the thickening of the yogurt. The lactic acid produced also contribute to the flavor and acts as preservative. From 1 mole of glucose, homofermentative lactobacilli bacteria can create 2 moles of lactate acid. Heterofermentative bacteria, such as certain strain of Streptococcus, produce a mix of fermentation products, including lactic acid, acetic acid, and ethanol. Unlike homofermentative bacteria, which primarily produce lactic acid, heterofermentative bacteria have a metabolic pathway that leads to the production of multiple fermentation products. It works in a conjunction with homofermentative lactobacilli to ferment lactose into lactic acid, contributing to the yogurt's flavor and texture. The presence of both homofermentative lactobacilli and heterofermentative streptococci in the yogurt culture allowed for more complex flavor profile due to the additional fermentation products which produced by the heterofermentative bacteria. On the other hand, heterofermentative streptococci species can provide carbon dioxide, acetic acid, or ethanol as a byproduct, and 1 mole of lactate from 1 mole of glucose.
The milk gets thickened and the curd, which is the casein, is formed as the pH gets lowered. This happened since the milk got closer to the isoelectric point of the casein. Comprising numerous amino acids, casein's individual charges vary based on the milk system's pH. Milk has a pH value of about 6.6, and the casein micelles have a net negative charge and are quite stable at this pH. The isoelectric point of casein, which is the lowest soluble point of milk and at which all positive and negative charges on the casein balance, resulting zero net charge on the protein, is pH 4.6. But the milk starts to thicken at 5.3. Now that you learned how to make yogurt, you can go make yourself some yogurt now.